What's up, devils? J-Dawg back to answer some more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over today. We're on the fucking video 2 weeks ago. Schooling some devils. What's the reference between Morbid Angel and Mortician for a Mayakaya? Oh, so this was about, me reviewing Mayakaya's channel, or just got brought up, or what the fuck did I even say? I don't remember. Going over the shirts or whatever. She left a comment. We sent in a couple email exchanges too, but she didn't get back to me on the one thing. So, see this? Hit me fucking back, Kaya. Uh, Anyways, on that video, all the way at the bottom, question marks. Leafy Turtle, question marks. Who's your favorite band with the least original style? Favorite band of all time that's the least original style. I mean, the thing is I guess whoever would come out in the last, let's say, 15 years that wasn't original. So I'm not gonna say it's my favorite in the last 15 years, but the first band popping in my mind is Pharmacist. It's not original. So it's a Carcass wannabe band. That's intentional. I think they make no bones about it. So let's go with goddamn Pharmacist. But there might be somebody else who's popping in mind first, because that's the newest band for sure that I would say, as far as least original style, I definitely like. It'd be my favorite. Paul Krutz in the fucking house. J-Dawg going all Charmin. He was talking nice about people. What the fuck? Actually, talk nice about quite a few fucking people. It's just a lot of time doesn't get recorded on camera because, hey, what fucking fun is that? Nobody wants to hear that bullshit. Just find that because it comes off as boring. People like dirt, so dirt is what we'll give them. Cave Grinder, question mark. J-Dawg, did you get the package I sent? What was in it? Probably, maybe. I mean, I get all types of fucking packages. Um, so let me know what was in it, but possibly. Dave MacArthur, question marks. Hey, J-Dawg, have you seen Wyatt X Him's YouTube channel? I didn't hear you mention it when you listed off the channels you checked out. No, I've never even heard of him. His channel is pretty simple like yours, nothing fancy, but his channel is probably my favorite. Also, did you do a review of Banger TV? Just search my name with Banger TV, and I give, I don't know if it's a review, my opinion based on the limited knowledge I have. I somehow missed that. That is the biggest poser channel on YouTube. There you the fuck go. That was kind of my review opinion, but I know very very little bit about it. Because I honestly on YouTube, like I said a million times there, I don't really watch anything metal related. As weird as that may sound to some people, but it's just because like I don't really have a reason to, for the sense like, well, because what are they going to talk about? Just bands that they like and shit. So for me, it's kind of like I already know what I like and what I don't like, pretty established. And new stuff coming out, I don't really take the opinions of people unless they know who I am and they know my tastes, and they recommend it. It's like, hey, they've known me for quite some time. Like, I think you'll like this. Outside that, I have access to. I'm not gonna sit there and say everything, but I mean, tons of shit comes through. Like more metal than I can listen to, anyways. Wouldn't be able to listen to all that came through that comes through the shop doors. So realistically, what do I need somebody else's opinion for? And honestly, for opinions in general, unless it's something a topic I'm trying to learn something about, I don't take people's opinions. When it's something just of, I guess for lack of better words, interest, but not knowledge needed, I just go off what I think. I don't really care what people's opinions are, so I don't really. Yeah, I guess unless it's something entertaining or funny, like for example, the prank phone call with Joe or something like that that was posted on YouTube that was metal related, and someone's like, "God, check this out! It's funny as fuck." I just don't have any fucking interest. It just there's really no reason for me to watch anything. So I don't. Interviews and shit, those would count, and I watch it, but it's got to be like any type of Clem Benton interview that goes up. If there was a new King Diamond interview, I'd probably listen to that. Shit like that, I listen to those too. So those would be memorable. But that's never. It's not like a set channel that does them that I watch. It's just whoever plug them up. Before the last two Deicides were two fucking canoes as far as I'm concerned, but I thought they did a good job interviewing them, so I watched those. So the guy you mentioned, I know nothing the fuck about him. G-Man, J-Dawg just watched Francisco last vid, so I'm asking you the question. What album makes you want to fuck shit up? Either intentionally spelled fuck wrong or misspelled it. What albums make you want to fuck shit up? I mean, technically none, but I mean, I get the lingo you're trying to use. I get anything Deicide, Cannibal Corpse, and any of my faves is what I get at. I would say those. 40-year-old virgin and a flat-brimmed hat. A lot of those fucking running around in this goddamn scene lately, huh? J-Dawg, I have a question. Have you checked out Analog Archives? Nope. The host talks about a wide array of obscure underground death metal from the late 1980s through 2023, question marks. Nope, never heard of them. Paul Kreutz, again, just pulled up to Tractor Supply. Some dude getting into his truck as I was getting on mine says, fuck yeah, Aries Kingdom is the shit. Yeah, really. You don't fucking hear that every day. He was dressed like a farmer. We talked metal for about 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely it's Aries Kingdom. I'm like, go to a fucking Garza podcast. Does he know who that is? Fuck no. Again, do you have to like him to be metal? No. I guarantee he doesn't know who the fuck it is. Again, he's never gone into the underground shit. That's a band. That's what I'm saying. You know, if somebody says that Aries Kingdom, I'm like, oh, this person is in the fucking know. That's what when I bring these guys up, I just use the Sadistic Intents and shit like that as an example because those are bands that I'm a huge fan of. But there's other fucking bands. Disaster's another band that's primo example. Like you just go in the outside. If I'm out in Walmart and someone's like, fucking Disaster, fuck yeah. Even if he's got a fucking, he's not dressed metal, let's just say that. But oh, this guy's in the know. He's more in the know than a lot of some of these guys on YouTube. For fuck's sakes. And they're supposed to be, I don't want to say metal authority, but in a sense, kind of metal authority, I guess. And yeah, you know damn well if you ask Mr. fucking Limp Bizkit t-shirt wearing fucking Garza, who's Aries Kingdom, deer in headlights, fucking dick in the mouth. Now, if you asked him not point blank, if it was through he sees this or whatever, he's gonna go YouTube it, then brush up on, oh, I know him, yeah, and he's gonna do a little bit of a background check, like he did with all the fucking cool bands that he interviewed, not the fake trendy shit that he loves. That's what he's gonna fucking do. But outside, bumping to you at fucking Tractor Supply, and you're wearing, I'm assuming you're either wearing an Aries Kingdom shirt or playing Aries Kingdom for him to just shout out Aries Kingdom. Why the fuck would he just rant? Oh, maybe he had a bumper sticker or something like that. Something that showed Aries Kingdom. He knew. Garza boy knew. Jasta knew. Possible, but doubt it. That'd be my guess. Chad Appel. Hemorrhage is playing Maryland Death Fest 2024, question marks. I emailed Louisma, and it's sounding like they are. He says, as long as they can get in the country. They had problems getting in the country last year, or whatever the fuck the year was they're supposed to play. They definitely want to play. He says they plan on playing. They're on the list to play. And he's pretty confident that they'll be able to get in. And if that's the case, I'm going to hit him up again, because right now I'm setting up some stuff with them. Looks like talking to fucking Big L through email, and he said that two shirt designs available on Hells I want to do. He approved them, and also an Anatomical Infernal LP with the original cover art by yours truly. I fucking asked if we could do that, and he said yes. So he's doing the layout as we speak. So Anatomical Infernal, for any guess, and them fucking guys spitting all over the goddamn place. Goddamn bozo ass fucking Garza. Does he know fucking Anatomical Infernal? Fuck, no, he don't. Again, as he's watching this, Hemorrhage typed into YouTube. Yeah, he does now, but anyways, that was the first goddamn Hemorrhage album I picked up. I think I told the story on here. I've told the story many times, but I don't know if I told it on here or not. It was at Extreme Music, the record stop, which was ran by Brian Baxter and Mutant Mike. Rest in peace now. It's probably about my third of, I don't think, it might have been my first time in there. Could have been my first time in there. I would say between first to third time in there. And always they played was brutal shit. And the reason they played brutal shit is because that's what Mike and Brian primarily liked. So they liked a little bit of black metal. Like I think Brian likes like Immortal and Marduk, but very selective on black metal. Wait, guys think I don't like much black metal. Shit, I'm the most fucking black metal loving motherfucker you'll ever meet compared to fucking Baxter. I like way more black metal. That's why when guys say, yeah, Jade always like, I'll show you some motherfuckers that don't like black metal. What are you talking about? I like way more black metal than these guys. I like some. I was like, but yeah, I like, as a whole, I like more death metal than black metal. Any the fuck way. They were always playing brutal shit. And when I was in there shopping and stuff, they were playing Hemorrhage Anatomical Infernal. That was the current album at the time. This is at the earliest it might have been 99. 2000 of the latest. Probably was 99 actually, because I knew Brian by the first Ohio Death Fest. At least I met him. I wouldn't say I knew him like, you know, high fiving and buds and fucking first names and shit like that. But knew who he was and met him. I knew he was in regurgitation and seen regurgitation because 2000 was the first Ohio Death Fest I attended. I'm pretty sure that was the first one he moved over to the Flying Machine. Before that, we were at the Fantasy Theater, if I'm not mistaken. Those was not at. I started going, was at the Flying Machine, and I'm virtually positive the first one was 2000. So, yeah, I was definitely there before that. So it was probably 99. So 1999, Anatomical Inferno, that was the current new album at the time. It was playing Mike was playing in the background at the shop. And so, looking around, looking at CDs, records, shit like that. And I was like, who are we listening to? I was like, this sounds like general surgery and necrology. It's like, it's Hemorrhage from Spain. I'm like, this is fucking great. I was like, yeah, it sounds shitload like general surgery. I was like, and I love that. I was like, do you have any in stock? He's like, right here, bro. I picked it up right then and there. So the artwork that's on that CD, which is kind of what the fuck is it? I'm assuming it's some body in the morgue and some formaldehyde or how the fuck you say that chemical name. I'm assuming it's something like that, but I can't even quite tell. Because Anatomical Inferno originally came out on Picture Disc in, I don't think it came out the year the album came out. I think the year was 99 when that album came out, right? Pretty sure it was. Picture Disc probably came out, wasn't that long after because I got it still on, of course, goddamn it. Whatever it was, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, somewhere in that area, his Picture Disc came out, and it has totally different artwork, which is one of my favorite art pieces. As a matter of fact, in case you happen to give a fuck, that was the shirt design I got approved by Louis Ma. Bought one for myself, of course. So the Picture Disc came out like that. That was the only vinyl version for years. And then about, probably it's over 10 years ago now, but it was years later, let's say 2010, 2009, somewhere in there, an LP came out of it. It was a double LP. It was cool, but a bit half-assed in my opinion. The reason I thought it was a bit half-assed is because it was a double LP. I think it's a double because it has bonus tracks. Because Anatomical Inferno, the album itself, it's in the 40-minute range, so it should be able to fit on a single. And it fits on a single picture disc, so yeah, it's damn well to fit on a single. Pretty sure there's bonus tracks on it. Almost positive there's bonus tracks. So it's on a double LP, but it's just a pocket cover, and then it's two printer or sleeve records that you jam, and I'm like, I gotta do double LP, man. You gotta do gatefold, right? So mine, what I'm thinking about, when I was saying to Louise, I was like, let's do. Oh, and then LP has the picture disc artwork too. Now, don't get me wrong, the picture disc artwork and shit for that, I think it's way better than the CD uh, that came out artwork. But it's just cool. There's not a vinyl version with the CD artwork. And Headsplit Records, Dylan over at Headsplit and from Cemetery Lust, he put out the cassette of it just very recently, or pretty recently, or well, I'm assuming recently because we got them in the distro maybe last month. I was like, oh, cool. It's got the original CD cover. I was like what I have in my collection. So right then and there, across my mind, I was like, it'd be cool to see a fucking LP of that with the original art. So that's what I said to Louise. I was like, how about original art on a gatefold cover since the original LP wasn't a gatefold, didn't have that cover. And he said, yeah, I'll do the layout. I was like, fuck yeah. Asked about Maryland. And he told me what I just said. And what I'm going to do is by January or so of 2024, see where he's at. Hey, Brotown, does it look like you're going to make it? You got your tickets? I'm not sure. Man, kind of hit him up each month. As long as I know at least 2 months in advance that they're definitely going, then J-Dawg will definitely fucking go. Because I want to see him. Probably be able to meet the whole band. It'd be awesome if I could get a goddamn group photo with the band. Possible video. I know their English is very broken. It seems like Louisma speaks the best English, but I don't know how good it is in person. So we'll see. I'll feel that out. Might be a bit uncomfortable doing a video. Uh, I could divide that too because there's only like one or two kind of partial interviews on YouTube, very little things. So that tells me they probably don't want to do shit in front of the camera. But group photo for the dog and a couple of LPs fucking sign would be sweet, and just to get to see him live. So that's the goal. So that's the kind of the Hemorrhage MDF 2024. And again, if I know way in advance and they're definitely playing, then the dog will be there. So remains to be seen. Human Brisket, dog question. Which album you prefer? Convicted or Money Talks? Whew, that's a fucking good one. And does fucking Jarva know either? Fuck no, he don't. Fuck no, he don't. That's also kind of, if you don't like those two, just get fucking lost, get fucked. We don't like the same kind of music as far as I'm goddamn concerned. What do you mean you don't like fucking either first two Cryptic Slaughters? Some of the most aggressive, fucking great fucking underground music of all goddamn time. Talk about original as a motherfucker too at the time. Who the hell sounds like goddamn Cryptic Slaughter? If I had to pick, probably Convicted, but it's really close. But probably Convicted. But speaking of fucking Hemorrhage and Cryptic Slaughter, that was a cover song I thought was really cool when Hemorrhage covered Cryptic Slaughter. That's on the Load songs, right? I'm almost positive it's on the Load songs. It's all cover songs. Well, all covers except one original, I believe. But thought that was cool shit because not too many bands cover Cryptic Slaughter. I know there's a couple others that did, but you don't hear it too. Like there's another band for you guys to fucking cover that. If you need ideas, let's cover Venom, let's cover Bathory, let's cover Celtic Frost. Let's fucking not. Who the hell needs that again? Cover goddamn Cryptic Slaughter. There's a more original one for you. See if you can do those goddamn vocals too, singing along with those. Whew, that's some fucking fast ones for you. Superbound, question J-Dawg. I would agree with the Tish being the heaviest band. Yep. No, pretty much no contest in my book. But in present time, is it safe to say Massacred is carrying the torch? There's a few bands that are definitely trying to rip off the Tish intentionally, and I'm not saying that in a negative way. I think that's their whole shtick. So I guess they'd all be equivalent. I guess. I mean, Massacred sound identical pretty much to Morticians. So, yeah, I guess you could kind of fucking say that. But it's kind of like they don't really get that, I guess, stamp of approval, badge of honor. Because it's like, I mean, you're just literally ripping the band off. I'm not saying that negatively. I did like it. But it's kind of like you didn't come up with it. You didn't come up with that. You should just literally just copied what they're doing. So I like it. I enjoyed it, but I mean, I don't know if they'd still get stamp of approval. You know what I mean? It'd have to be someone to say carrying the current torch would have to be somebody that kind of did something not super original, but maybe just another death metal band who isn't directly sound immediately like somebody. It could be kind of sound reminiscent of bands, but the current heaviest. I guess that would be who'd be considered the torch. And who the fuck that is, I fuck if I know. Was it Anthony Susky? Listening to a load is like dropping a load. Want to take a nap afterwards. See that to me, low the bell. What I remember, it's been since 1996 since I've heard it. It didn't strike me as boring. I want to take a nap after. It's fucking just this shit sucks and it's just annoying the piss out of me. Where's your crown, King? I mean, who likes that? I mean, that's hanging out with fucking Creed, Stained, Tool, Nickelback. I put all that shit in the same goddamn category. Which is what category is that? To me, all that bullshit I just mentioned, that is one step above Hootie and the goddamn Blowfish. Because Hootie's that's bottom of the goddamn barrel. You may as well just fucking blow your brains out if you like that shit. That's complete fucking garbage. Yeah, the Creeds and Tools and Metallica loads. Yeah, that's literally all same camp in my book. Because most of those people are like, what do you mean, guys? You can't put Tool in the same category as Creed. Can, did, and will. God damn it. It's for the same fucking fan base, dude. A lot of those guys all like that same shit. If you ask a modern person now who's like my age, and I know because I met them, like, yeah, I like a lot of rock bands, metal, and I've literally heard them mention all that shit in the same category. So it is in the same book. I'm not saying Creed sounds just like Tool, and then vice versa, they sound like Load, but it's the same fucking fan base. Again, Gore Rotted is the same goddamn fan base as Mortician. Does Gore Rotted sound anything like Mortician? No, they don't sound anything fucking like them. First Gore Rotted too, the first two, but especially the goddamn first one, this one. Just want to preference that. Whoo-wee! Talk about another band fucking taking a massive stinking fucking dump. They sure did. Um, but yeah, all that bullshit, like I said, and I say it like that. I was like, dude, this is this one step above, so slightly better than Hootie the Blowfish. I say that because guys are saying that like that shit's good or fucking fuck yeah, I like some kick ass fucking rock, bro. Some kick ass tune skis. I'm like, dude, one step above Hootie, dude, that's bottom. That's scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Brah, brah. Yeah, got a couple here, but little time there was. Grim asking a question. I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Andrew Gabriel, J-Dawg, how do you build up a collection while on a budget? That's what I'm trying to do. but it's taking a while. How do I build up a collection as big as you? I mean, it just takes time. The way I do it is focus on the bands that you like the most. Because at the end of the day, especially with now, because I, as far as what I physically buy and archive, it's way less. I mean, I probably buy, I don't want to put a number on it, but maybe 10 to 15 things a year, it seems like this time point. Just because a lot of the stuff in the bands, my favorites and stuff, I already haven't. You know what I mean? And as far as new bands, again, there's ones here and there. I'm just like, oh, this again. I was like, I don't need another suffocation. I don't need another incantation. I don't need another dismember. Again, unless the songs just really stand out to me on the first goddamn listen. But I still check stuff out and I listen at the shop. I'm like, oh, cool. It's cool background listen. I was like, but I don't need it. I'm not going to buy it. So stick with the bands that you like the fucking most. So for me, if I was just starting up now, I'd be stocking up on the Cannibals, the Deicides. I'd be sticking to that. I wouldn't be buying that over the new, say this label, $20 spin or something, put out a new band. I'm like, it's pretty good. And I kind of enjoyed it. I wouldn't be buying that over Serpents of Light if I'd have known this. That's how it's done. So just start off slow. It takes time. And it's just a hobby. Collect it as you go along. But I would just try to, the stuff that really hits you, that you like the most. That's who I would, that's how I would do it, to be honest with you. But if you got all the fucking disposable income in the world, then I guess just go fucking ham. There's those guys too. You know what I mean? And not that I ever had all the disposable income in the world, but when I was starting up, I was made sure that I had money coming in and I wasn't no broke ass bum. And I was buying shit over 10 pieces a month for sure. Yeah, without a doubt, well over 10 things per month. So now it's got to the point where it's like, okay, it's more selective what I need because a lot of the stuff that I wanted, I have. So I'm just lucky with that. But that's a fucking, you know what I mean? So I don't know, start buying shit since I was probably officially started buying stuff when I was 13. So 25 goddamn years. And I kind of had an upper fucking advantage too, because with the label, fingertips and shit, whether it be for a cheaper cost or in this days, people give me shit, things like that. So it's, got a little bit of an extra edge, maybe a large edge, depends on how you want to fucking look at it. So, it kind of covered a lot of extra fucking ground. So, but, just take your time, get the shit that you like the most. Comes with insurance, you know what the fuck to do. With them hot scotch, get that play in the morning later, goddamn it.